Welcome to The Method, real talk for real people. And this is your announcer, always me, Dee Marie, coming straight at you from St. Andrew United Methodist Church, Little Rock. And if you're excited like I am to be here, let me hear you make some noise! This episode of The Method is sponsored by Better Community Development Incorporated, The Business Experts, Denman Hamilton and Associates CPAs, and St. Andrew United Methodist Church, Little Rock. It's time for the talking to begin, y'all. We are listening to The Method, real talk for real people.
That's right. Hello again. Welcome to The Method, real talk for real people. I am your host, KB Knox. Got a fun show for you today, but before we get started, I would like to say that I have enjoyed having the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated helping us out this month. I mean, the AKAs have taken over the method, and it was a real treat to get a much-needed break from the hustle and bustle. Because I be hustling. Y'all don't know. Every day I'm hustling, I'm telling you. And it's going to be fun when the ladies, my sorors, of course, of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, take over the method very, very soon. But guess what? We're going to get to the business at hand today. We have the fabulous Melanie Hiller with us today from the Beta Pi Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I'm going to ask her to get the show started for us with some wise quotes from famous people. Miss Hiller?
Thank you. It's customary at the Method for you to start each show with wise quotes from famous people. And this is what some famous people have to say about fitness. Richard Simmons says, number 1, like yourself. Number 2, you have to eat healthy. And number 3, you've got to squeeze your buns. That's my formula. Then we have, I wanted to get really fit. I wanted to lose some weight. So I've been doing Pilates and yoga, trying to lean out my body so I won't be bulky. That comes from Serena Williams. Sophia Bush states, I'm not a wafy girl and never will be. I think it's healthy when fitness experts encourage fitness rather than getting a certain body shape. And then lastly, we have Tia Mowry. I like to embrace natural beauty. I try to get at least 8 hours of sleep, drinking a lot of water, and exercising.
It's a new year. A lot of people have fitness goals at the very top of their priority list. The gyms have been flooded with people. Right. So I'm glad that we are doing this show for today because we want to be able to give people some ideas on how to be healthy, but also make it realistic. Today we are going to cover a lot of different things when it comes to health because a lot of things go into that. There's sleeping, there's eating right, there's actually exercising, the amount of exercise that you need to do. So we're going to start with our first health expert. I'm sitting next to Petey Bell. He's a trainer out of every area of the state of Arkansas. I think that's safe to say. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself to the audience and just say, what have you seen as far as the biggest struggle that your clients have with working out?
Okay, well, I'm Petey Bell, as she just mentioned. I'm a trainer by way of the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I have my undergraduate degree in nutrition from the University of Central Arkansas. Before we get into that, I heard y'all say, shout out y'all's Greek organizations. I would like to give a shout out to the Iota Gamma Ladies Choice Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated at the University of Central Arkansas. So, I got that out the way.
It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah, already Crimson and Cream right here. You have a pretty party all day.
Yes.
But I mean, one of the biggest things I see with my clients are just bad habits. I mean, they'll be on a healthy kick for 2 or 3 days, and then they'll have one bad relapse, and then I'll just trigger something in them. And that's one of the biggest things that I try to see with them. I just try to keep them on a consistent basis because when people think of healthy eating, they think they have to change like everything about their diet, and that's not true. You can keep some of the same things you do on a daily basis, but just like modify some things. Eat like smaller portions or eat more smaller meals, stuff like that.
Now let's talk about those smaller portions, see, because the holidays just left, and I don't know about you all, but Grandma cooked and my aunties cooked, and I had...
Your mama cooked too?
My mama cooked, and I had biscuits, I had greens, I had Turkey and dressing.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Pineapple upside
you know,
down.
Christmas is one day, not a whole week. You guys eat on Christmas Eve, then on Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas.
Yes.
You still got leftovers.
Yes.
Then you go to somebody else's house, get their leftovers.
Yes.
Stop that. You guys, you know, I understand it's a holiday, special occasion. You with your family, everybody cook, everybody want to try, everybody different dressings,
Yes.
sweets, and I have people that I just put on a one of my personalized plans in December, and they got mad because I gave it to them that time of the year. First thing they said was the holidays. I'm like, it's one day. Like, Christmas is one day. They didn't want to start until...
Then what about the holiday parties?
What holiday parties?
All the holiday parties we get invited to. They be having sausage rolls, cheese balls. They be having brisket.
Do you have to have all of that, though? Why don't
Well,
they
what
have-
if it's there? What if it's there?
What does that mean? What if it's there?
It's called pressure. What you
Yes,
Pressure.
peer
Like,
pressure.
I see one of my
Pressure
my men
creates
say he
diamonds.
agrees.
Pressure creates diamonds. What I'm saying is, limit yourself on the holidays to the actual holiday. Don't make it a week-long event. Christmas is not meant to be spring break as far as eating goes. You can eat what you want to on Christmas. You know, I'm not going to get on to you for that. But day after Christmas, you don't have to eat everybody's leftovers, Miss Hamilton. And I'm not
Why
trying
you
to I'm not
singling
trying to
me out?
single
I
you
got
out.
one more question. Why are you trying to single me out? Okay, since I'm busy, Petey, and
You're busy.
busy. I live between two cities. I live in Little Rock and I live in
between
Texas.
3.
Okay, you are able to work out, and I need for you to give me some advice on how I can start a workout regimen that works with my busy schedule, because I'm just like, I need to do something because I'm getting older. I'm about to
I
turn
can
40.
give you a great workout plan right now. You can do in the morning when you get up.
Okay.
Do jumping jacks for a minute. That's good cardio. Then you can do sit-ups for another minute. That's for your stomach. Then you can do a plank. That's also for your stomach and your core. You know, before we even started the show, we were talking about Arkansas being top 5 in obesity
Yes,
in the nation.
Yes, it is.
That is insane.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's just a Southern thing, or?
I think it's that, but I also think it's awareness. I don't think the knowledge is out there for us people in the South to be able to grasp the whole concept of
You
good
know what? I
nutrition.
think the knowledge is out there,
I
but
don't.
I just believe that people want to eat junk. Junk is cheap. Eating healthy is
The
expensive,
doctor
Mr. Petey.
bills are not cheap.
You right. So either eat
Message.
healthy and it be more expensive, or eat cheap and pay doctor
And
bills.
actually, we broke down per serving in class a couple times, and it's really not that much more expensive to eat healthy than it is to. It also depends on what you call eating healthy. I mean, if you go into the store and buying everything organic, yes, that's going to be expensive. But I mean, regular apples are okay, regular bananas are okay. I mean, that type of stuff you don't have to get organic.
Okay, so what about frozen vegetables? Is that a good substitute versus fresh ones if you can't afford it? Because I'm sorry, fresh vegetables are expensive. I don't
Yes,
care what
they
nobody's
are.
saying.
But I mean, why can't you go get the fresh vegetables, chop them up, and then freeze them?
Okay.
Message.
All right. Well, we started off with an awesome conversation so far about healthy living, but we need to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors. But before we go to break, I have to ask you the number one question. Do you like the method? Do you like the method? All right, let our listeners know. Like the method? Then follow us all the time. Like the method on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, or follow us on Twitter at The Method Podcast. It's easy. By doing this, you are empowered to ask our empowerment guests questions, give us immediate feedback on the show, gain access to empowerment information, see listings of the music used for the show, and post pictures and shout-outs. We look forward to your posts and tweets. Thanks for supporting The Method. Real talk for real people. All right, we are back, and you are listening to The Method, Real Talk for Real People, and today we are talking about the method on healthy living. Now, I've got a few good friends on The Method with us today, and I would love we've been talking to one. I'm going to have him reintroduce himself again and what he does, but then I have another good friend that is sitting to my right. So,
I'm Petey Bell, owner and founder of First Class Nutrition. I'm a personal trainer by way of the National Academy of Sports Medicine, also a mixed martial arts conditioning instructor, group exercise instructor, and nutritionist.
And where can you be reached, or how can people find more information on you?
Facebook.com/firstclassnutrition, Instagram @firstclassnutrition, Twitter @firstknutrition. Class is spelled with a K, in case you were wondering.
And sitting to the right of me, and I'm so glad she could make it today, one of my friends that tries to hold me accountable, but them cookies be calling me. I'm trying to tell you. But I'm going to let her introduce herself and also give a brief bio to our audience live and our listening audience. Tell them all about you, what you do, and how you can be reached as well.
All right, thank you guys so much first for having me. My name is Rachel Hopes. I am the owner of Hopes for Health, and what it is, it's a community-based program that I like to run to help people in the minority communities first and foremost, but as well as other entities to come in and work out and it not be expensive. I started the company 4 years ago. All my friends, all of us, we were trying to figure out how to lose weight, how to keep it off and stay healthy. So that's what I did. It's Hopes for Health. I do have a bachelor's in health science based on community health promotion. I teach for 10 Fitness, LA Fitness, and I run my own classes. For the full schedule, you can go online to facebook.com, Hopes for Health, the number 4 Health, and my name on Facebook is Rachel Hopes. So you can look me up, join any of my classes at any of the gyms that I teach at, and I'm guaranteed to give you a good workout.
Yeah, she looked like
She ain't lying.
I do it for the looks, but I also do it for the feel, how I feel.
So we're having a great conversation, of course, about getting healthy, staying fit. We kind of talk in general about some things that people can do as far as eating right. We've covered shopping. You know, Petey was getting on me, Rachel, about, wanting my ramen noodles because, I'm not balling. I'm balling on a budget, and I'm looking at things that, I can buy and still be healthy. So I noticed that a couple hands went up earlier. So we're going to go to the audience, let them ask some questions, and either one of you can chime in on their questions, and then we'll kind of talk to you some more. All right, you've got a question?
Well, I see that y'all is fitness instructors, and I do things like 8-count push-ups, jumping jacks, and things like that. And it helped me gain muscle, but I would want to ask y'all, what is some more extreme exercises I could do to help me gain muscle? And 8-count push-up, that's a hard workout, but I need something a little more extreme. And since y'all fitness instructors, I'm sure y'all have varieties of exercises that y'all teach.
So you're trying to get buff for the ladies?
Yeah,
okay. All right.
You're trying to gain is what you're trying to do. The best way to gain muscle, I'm going to tell you, is to lift weights. Now, that doesn't mean you start out lifting 200 pounds. You start small, you build your way up.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
next thing you have to do, you have to get some protein in your diet.
Okay.
Typically, those guys or women that you see with the muscles, they eat 6 times a day. Protein is in each meal. When I say protein, that's your healthy lean meats, fish, chicken, of course it wouldn't be fried, it would be baked or grilled, turkey sausage, Greek yogurt, broccoli, things of that nature that keep you full for longer, but also fuel your muscles, which make them grow bigger, stay bigger longer. If you really want to bulk up, cardio, you can do 20 minutes of cardio, but preferably you need to do minimum cardio, more weights, and be consistent because it takes time to build muscle. It will not happen overnight. So be consistent, stick with your program, and make sure you feed your muscles protein or you will not gain any muscle mass.
I just want to add in, make sure you have like a supplement you're taking in there consistently. And when I say supplement, I do mean supplement as in supplement your diet. Do not use these supplements as a meal replacement if you're trying to gain muscle. Like, make sure you're getting your breakfast, but like after your breakfast, you can get you a protein shake. You can I'll drink Ensure. I like Ensure. A lot of people think that's
like old people.
Ensure is good because I drink.
But they have 10 grams of protein in each bottle. So if he's trying to gain muscle, that would be good. Those Carnation instant breakfasts, those are good to add in there. Lunch, you can get you a protein smoothie, but you still got to make sure you're getting your meals, but use a supplement with that. Don't just have a smoothie in there for your meal because that's not necessarily going to add the muscle that you want to add.
Well, I got a question about the protein. When it comes to that powder, what is the best, brands? Because you have soy protein, then you have, what is that stuff made out of calf? whey or something. I mean, which one is the best one that y'all would suggest someone that's looking to do? Because I know sometimes if you quit using it, it turns to fat. Is that a myth or?
I would definitely recommend the whey protein by Muscle Farm, Arnold Series. Muscle Farm is a great company that has different types of supplements, weight loss, but we're talking about protein. Muscle Farm would definitely be a good one, whey protein.
I also agree. I like whey protein. That is actually the protein of choice. There are several different kinds. So particularly, I would suggest a few different proteins for you to try to see which ones you like and which ones work for you. Some people can't handle whey, some people can't handle soy. You have to pick which one will be the best for you. And so also piggyback and complete the answer to the question, it's really important when you take in the protein. So after you finish working out and lifting heavy weights, immediately, like he said, you should supplement your diet with protein right then after you've done working out and still continue to your meal to build those muscles up.
Okay, all right. We got another question.
Yes. Okay, so my question is, I always eat breakfast, and I know it's an important meal for the day, but I also like to sleep. So my mornings are like busy because I sleep till like the last minute, but I always want to get breakfast in. So what is a good, well-balanced breakfast that could be quick and easy that I could prepare for myself before I go to work or school?
All right. Well, my favorite to go, because I'm always busy and waking up at the last minute as well, oatmeal, side of Greek yogurt, banana, go. Bottled water. Really quick, if you're really on the go, there are several different versions of protein bars you can try. Like I said, I think that it's based on you, which one you prefer. But that's something really quick and easy if you don't have time to prepare anything at all. And if you meal prep, what you can do is go ahead and boil eggs and have 2 boiled eggs a day for your breakfast. And you don't even have to prepare it. All you have to do is grab it out the refrigerator. Eggs can last at least a week in the refrigerator if you have to know that. So make it simple, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You got to figure out how to make sure you eat breakfast because it's going to keep you fueled throughout the day.
Did you have a question? Go ahead.
Yes. I have a lot of muscle mass, like from eating a lot of protein and lifting weights. So I was wondering, how can I get more lean muscle and trim down on some of the fat on the stomach to get my abs back?
You're going to have to add in some more cardio into your workout routine, basically, and like focus more workouts on your abs and on your core. Because, I mean, you probably do a lot of like deadlifts and stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Just by looking at you, I would guess that, you know. Not trying to stereotype you or anything, man, but but yeah, you definitely want to get some cardio in and do some lifts in there to target your core and your abs like that. That'll get your abs, you know. And then you get, like I said, you got to make sure you're getting in foods that can help your abs. So, you know, so the ladies can, you know, I got a Delta sitting to my side, you know, she's looking at you, so, you know.
I see you, boo. I see you. I see you. I'm glad he asked the question and the young man before it did too, because we kind of have a wide range of ages that are in this room right now. Now, some of my young ladies, they're sitting out in the audience too, but, you know, for women and for girls, because we are everybody else's caretaker and we do everything else, how can we motivate ourselves to want to work out? Because, see, he said that good thing. He said that stomach area, see? And you know, for me, having children, etc., and surgeries, mine is there. For some of the other young ladies, they may not have that. How is it for girls working on that stomach area? Because it hurts. It hurts doing all them sit-ups and stuff.
I mean, it does. I will not sit here and tell you that working out is easy, and I won't even tell you that making the time to work out is easy, but if you are responsible for other people, how are you going to take care of them if you don't take care of you? I'm 33 years old, and I know now that I have to stay healthy in order to take care of my daughter, to be there for her, to be there for my husband. And a lot of times working out, you know, people work out because they want the nice flat stomach. They want those abs. Abs are made in the kitchen. And as mothers, we're the ones buying the groceries. We're the ones cooking the food. We have the choice of what's going on the plates. And you do like your grandma did back in the day. Either you eat it or you don't. My daughter would cry when I first started baking chicken, because she's a fried chicken girl, and she literally would cry. Now she understands the benefits from eating healthy. And we're going to have our cheats here and there. But as far as women go, remember, you're the ones taking care of everybody else. If you don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of you? So staying healthy will definitely keep you in the loop, whether you're chasing after your daughters or your husbands.
Or my boo, my bae.
You'll stay healthy.
All right, well, we're going to take another quick break and get another word from our sponsors. So we're going to be back in a moment to continue our conversation on the method to healthy living. You're listening to The Method, real talk for real people.
Like The Method? Then follow us all the time. Like The Method on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, or follow us on Twitter at The Method Podcast. It's easy. By doing this, you are empowered to ask our empowerment guests questions, give us immediate feedback on the show, gain access to empowerment information, see listings of the music used for the show, and post pictures and shout-outs. We look forward to your posts and tweets. Thanks for supporting The Method, real talk for real people.
All right, we got another question?
Okay, so I'm gonna like put two questions into one or something like that. It was for earlier about, working out and getting the motivation. I lack so much motivation, it's like ridiculous. I have a reminder on my phone somewhere.
You put it on.
And every day it goes off at 5:10, and I've seen workout challenges and I'll start to do them. But depending on what I'm doing, I would forget to do them and be like, okay, I don't feel like doing that right now. Or, it's like I lack motivation. That's not good because I want a healthier lifestyle, but it's like the lack of motivation. I know it starts with yourself, but like what kind of advice do y'all give to people that are like me?
You do have to figure out what is your motivation. And I'll tell you mine. I'm not just being overweight. I was overweight. And I was unhappy. I still didn't do anything about it. My mom was 50 years old, and for the first time in her life, she had gained weight. It wasn't 6 months, she had gained 37 pounds. 6 months, and now you guys say, oh, that's not a lot. That's a lot in the 6 months, because in the next 6 months, there'll be another 37 pounds. She had a heart attack at work and had to have a quadruple bypass surgery. So when you think about healthy, it's just not all about how you look, because she looks good. She looked good when she had a heart attack. But on the inside, my mother loves soul food, gizzards, dressing, gravy. Who don't? But the point is, you have to find a balance. My motivation is to be here for my daughter, to be healthy, to be here for my husband, to be here for my mom now. And now I have to motivate my whole family as well as my friends. Like Mix Knox, who was a really good friend of mine. I feel like it's my job to motivate them to get healthy, not just to look good, like I said, but to feel good inside and to live a long time. And really quick, my friend, he's actually my cousin, my husband's cousin. He's my good friend. He asked me, it's 13 days ago, he asked me for a meal plan. 7 days after he asked me for that, he had a heart attack, dropped dead, and died. 347 pounds. Never in his life had he ate healthy. Did not see a reason to eat healthy. I like how I look. I have no problem with you liking how you look. This is the South. We're going to have some curves. But the point is, you have got to stay healthy for reasons that are past your eyesight. It's a feeling. So if you don't have any motivation, think about, do I want to be 90 and walking, or do I want somebody to be giving me a bath? Make a decision. And stick with it. And I also say, get an accountability partner, get a friend. Get somebody that wants to do it with you, so make it fun. Don't make it stressed. Oh, I gotta work out, I'm so stressed out. Don't be stressed out, it's fun. It's fun to be healthy, and it's way fun to look good. So I say do it, and stick to it.
See, I tried the friend thing, and my friends were just as lazy as I am. So do I need new friends, or?
Yeah, you need to get some new friends.
Okay,
get on Facebook and look for some tonight.
You need new friends, honey. You need somebody that's gonna motivate you, and that's in life, period, You pick the friends that are going to be there to help you, and you can help them. But you do not have any friends. When we leave here, don't worry, I'm going to give you my class schedule. I teach morning, mid-morning, noon, mid-noon, nights, so you can't miss me. So I'll be your friend. I'll be your accountability partner. How about that?
Okay, girl.
Can't teach big dreams to small-minded people. Remember that.
You got a point. I want to ask just a quick question to you all as we get ready to wrap the show up today. But when you're talking about working out, how long does it really take in order for a person to see results? Because you kind of have to have that in your mind, that goal of what you're working toward, and like she said, seeing what's beyond that we can't really even see. So how long does it really take to get results, even for those people who are here thinking about working out?
I always tell people I go by 6, 8, 10. It's going to take 6 weeks for you to feel different, 8 weeks for you to notice the difference, and 10 weeks for people to notice the difference in you. So, I mean, if you go by that 6, 8, 10, that's a good track, to keep you motivated to see where you're going. After those 6, 8 weeks, if you don't see anything, maybe it's something that you can just change in your workout program.
I get asked that question so much, and most of the time I don't answer it. And let me tell you why. It's hard for me to tell you how long it's going to take you to lose weight. Are you going to work out? Are you going to eat healthy? Now, if you do the plan and you do what you're supposed to do, like he said, basically it takes 21 days for you to develop a habit or even to break a habit. So if you can go 21 days without a cookie, 21 days without chips, 21 days eating healthy, you have broken a pattern that you probably had your whole life. And I guarantee if you go 21 days without using all those bad sugars and drinking all those sodas, you will see a change. But the most important thing is to stay consistent. It takes some people longer than others. You got to go at your speed, and you got to do what you got to do to motivate yourself, okay?
You know what? I appreciate you all. Basically, keeping it real, because that's what you've done today. It takes a lot, and even with your everyday things that you do, because I'm doing it for myself. Like she said and like he said, it's all about accountability. No, you're not going to stop drinking sodas in one day. You're not going to stop eating cookies in one day, etc. But as long as you make a plan each and every day and work toward that, it'll get better and better and better, and you will see results, and the people around you will see results as well. So I'm going to ask our guests, would you like to leave our audience with any final words on healthy living before we leave today?
Just portion control. It's just simple as that, portion control. You can find me on Instagram at First Class Nutrition, Facebook.com/First Class Nutrition.
If you want to attend any of my fitness classes, I have clients from 8 years old to 81. So I modify for your fitness level. And if you can think that it's your fitness, you'll do just fine. That's Facebook.com/Hopes4Health, the number 4. Also, my workout videos, I like to do a lot of workout videos, pull-ups, push-ups, those type of things. You can follow me on YouTube and subscribe to my page at Rachel_H4H, and that's the number 4, Rachel_H4H, for a lot of good workouts and stuff that you guys can try at home as well. Instagram, same thing, Rachel_H4H.
All right, this has been a fun and awesome show. I'd like to thank both of our guests. Of course, we got Mr. Petey Bell. We have Miss Rachel Hopes. We appreciate you all for stopping by, coming to talk to us today about the method to healthy living. But the number one question for the audience is, are you going to do what they told us for the new year? Are you going to do that for the new year? We've all made New Year's resolutions to be healthy and to live healthy, and that's exactly what we want you all to do. So thanks a lot for stopping by today, and Dee Marie, why don't you go ahead and take us home?
You've been listening to The Method, real talk for real people. This episode of The Method is sponsored by Better Community Development Incorporated, restoring lives, rebuilding communities. The Business Experts, Denman Hamilton and Associates CPAs. Make an appointment with the business experts today. And St. Andrew United Methodist Church, Little Rock, where we're people helping people. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Method 3. Executive producer and host, Kristen VZ Knox. Produced by Deborah Bell, Chester Jones, C.E. McAdoo, William Robinson Jr. Technical director, Doug Pierce. Technical support provided by St. Andrew United Methodist Church. Editing director, Jamal Quarles. The Method, Real Talk for Real People was written and created by Dina Marie Hamilton. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, we must be the change we wish to see in the world. This is your announcer, always me, Dee Marie, thanking you for your support and being down with The Method. Be blessed and be empowered. The Method, Real Talk for Real People is an Opportunity Knox production.
Like The Method? Then follow us all the time. Like The Method on Facebook. Hit us up on Instagram. Or follow us on Twitter at The Method Podcast. It's easy. By doing this, you are empowered to ask our empowerment guest questions. Give us immediate feedback on the show. Gain access to empowerment information. See listings of the music used for the show. And post pictures and shout-outs. We look forward to your posts and tweets. Thanks for supporting The Method. Real talk for real people.